And Mr. Collins Osayawe, Chairman, National Mirror Committee, joins us now. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Well, this morning.
Thank you. Well, tell us about this new ISO standard on facility management and why it's important for the Nigerian industry at this time.
Well, once again, thank you for having me in the studio this morning. I believe that some of us will be hearing the word facility management for the first time because it is not relatively known in the country. However, we are privileged to be supported by the International Standards Organization. That is the body that creates or publish standards around the world. Now, facility management, like I said earlier, is a profession that have existed in Nigeria over the years, even though not recognized for its strategic contribution to the development of the economy. In the wisdom of the thought leaders in the facility management profession worldwide, we came together at some point to develop standards for this profession, because one of the biggest challenges is not having standards. And even though it existed in Nigeria, there were different ways people were practicing facility management in an ad hoc manner and not properly giving a central role within the business setting. So, like I said, we came together, the thought leaders came together, and that far back in 2012, and ISO created an opportunity for us to develop standards for the profession, and work continued until 2017 when the first standard was published, which is definition of terms, because at some point we began to realize that every country had just to agree on the name of facility management. Some organizations call it facilities management, or some countries call it facility management, some calls it facilities management. There were a lot of discrepancies and issues around the profession. And we're not going to go anywhere without a proper structure and standard. So at 2017, the standards for definition of terms were created. However, in 2018, the management system standards for facility management was created. And that is called ISO 41001. And it became important for us to truly publicize these standards, because it's going to create, it's a game changer for the facility management profession, in my opinion, because I believe that people need to know what it means to provide quality service, because someone has said before that Nigerians, we can identify fake products, but when services are offered, we are unable to truly identify fake products, fake services.
So what's the plan? How is it going to be implemented?
To create efficiency in the profession and help us to deliver quality service. Now, backing off a little bit, just to give us a brief highlight of what facility management is about. Facility management is an organizational function that integrates people, place, process within the built environment, that is within the workplace, to improve the quality of life of the people that uses the facility, and of course, to enhance the core business within that organization.
All right, Mr. Sayanwe, if you can hear me, sir, if you can hear me, what is the plan to roll out and implement it? How is it? I mean, you are in Abuja, but I'm sure you're talking about implementation in the whole country. What's the plan, the rollout plan?
Yeah, thank you very much. First of all, this is part of the plans that we have put in place to begin to roll out the implementation of these standards. The first thing that we need to be aware of is if people do not understand the value of the plan, or that the standards exist, there's no way we can start talking about implementation. These standards has to be implemented within the facility management organizations, whether it is in-house or within a service provision company. So we expect that, first of all, demand organizations need to recognize that these standards exist, and they need to also begin to demand that the facility management organizations that provide services to them are able to comply or conform with the standards as specified by the ISO 41001. The first plan we have is to publicize the domestication of these national standards, because it's become a national standard. It used to be international, but good enough. The Standards Organization of Nigeria has adopted and domesticated these standards in Nigeria. So it has become a national standard that every practicing facility management organization should begin to implement these standards or get their processes to be in line with the standards as prescribed by the published standards.
All right.
And we expect
that
by the time people get used
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry to cut you short there, but skill gap is one major issue. And what are the players in this industry doing to improve and develop the skills in this industry?
Yeah, thank you very much. I believe that because the profession was like an afterthought, there has not been any person you will see in the street or in the industry that has gone to school from first degree to study facility management like every other profession, like the engineering profession, the medical profession. You have a start point from the first degree. However, we have associations that have recognized this skill gap in terms of education, and like the International Facility Management Association, the Institute of Workplace Management Professionals in the UK, the International Facility Management Association is based in the US but has 2 chapters in Nigeria, and they are very, very helpful in providing education and training to interested practitioners that want to develop skills in providing quality service to the organizations that they support. So we rely heavily on that, and we have begun to create local content in terms of provision of education to members of the public or professionals that are in our association, and train them with the necessary skills. And some universities have also started training people in the field of facility management, like the University of Lagos and the Ahmadu Bello University. They all have departments of facility management. And one of the reasons why we are very happy about these standards is because before now, we have only understood facility management at the operational level, but we are beginning to see facility management play at the strategic level. And you need a lot of education to understanding of how facility management work within a built environment or within a business to be able to operate at that level. So we are beginning to see people take facility management courses at master degree levels. And like I said, we have certification courses as well from the International Facility Management Association. People are encouraged to take the essentials of facility management, which is like the foundation. I encourage everybody that is interested in facility management to reach out to the International Facility Management Association to see how they can get involved with that. And also, we have the facility management professional course, and of course, the certified facility management course. All of these are geared towards improving the knowledge gap or improving the knowledge concept in the field of facility management. And we have other plans to begin to create local content, because we now have a national association of facility management practitioners in Nigeria, and one of the cardinal objective is to bring facility management education to the doorstep to everyone who is interested in pursuing a career in the field of facility management.
Right, Mr. Sion, we have to thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we're looking forward to those local content concepts you talked about, and of course, to feel the impact of this new certification in the facilities management sector of the country. Thank you so much, Mr. Collins Osayome. He's the chairman of the National Mirror Committee created by the Standards Organization of Nigeria. But we'll take a short break now. When we come back, we'll continue with the program. Stay with us.